Chapter 2. The Legend of Elkapella. On the same ancient stone, in another earlier time, there stood older wise man. Below him, the tribe's hunters and sons' elaborate notes echoed from their flutes. They danced and drummed as they left the celebration, tossing their torches into council fire and checking their weapons of flint and bones strapped on, ready for quick release. Their quivers filled with arrows hanging on their backs. They danced and sang until they reached the outer edge of their village. When they came to a large ditch and mound that follows the tree line around, everyone stopped. No sound, no movement. After all, they were no longer celebrating. They were hunting. Pelly, one of the young boys, was very nervous and scared. Pelly had heard many tales from the hunters, some stories of blood and hunters' lives lost. Some were of hunters being attacked by these deadly beasts, stabbed by antlers, mauled by large bears, and even being shot by a friend's accidental arrow or spear. Everything down to slip of knife and cutting open their own leg while just cleaning out the animal. A legend of Elkapella. Elkapella 6. He had always been taught and understood that animals were just beasts for food. Here just so man could have meat, leather, sinew, and the tools they need. But before, when the hunters would bring home animals after a hunt, Pelly would look into their big brown eyes and see sadness or fight frozen in them, sometimes even what looked like tears. He could not help but wonder if there was a chance that they could feel what he could. Pelly straightened his back and lifted his chin. No matter if he felt bad for them, they were on a hunt. His father was by his side, and he had a job to do. He must bring home meat, for without it, his family would not survive the winter to come. Pelly was careful with every step he took, scanning the ground for signs like his father and had taught him. He looked over to his father that was doing the same. Pella smiled back to his son. He was proud of him. It looked like he was using some of the many small things that after time turn into great knowledge. He had imparted to Pelly that the smallest of things have the largest effect on everything. When hunting, any incident in the earth could be a hoof print and sign of its condition. Every broken branch and leaf a passing point. That a small variation in smell could be change in wind direction. He taught him these things and much more. Pella stopped abruptly, throwing out his arm to stop his son from falling forward, and gestured to his ear. "Close your eyes and open your other." He tapped his forehead. "Reach out with it and your ears."